What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 26 of the MMI Podcast. And today we're talking about the recap. You're wondering, what are you recapping? Is that toothpaste bottle? No, man. Is that ketchup bottle? No, man. Why would you talk about ketchup? It's the MMI meetup. You're wondering, oh, you had a fan meetup? Dang it, I wish I was there. No, it was just a meetup. It's like, we haven't officially met up. I mean, we know each other in real life. No, like, I'm bad at explaining, but like,
Who's
Corona, we
jo-
haven't been
Who's
able to
joining
meet. And
you this
plus,
time?
oh, wait, no, I got,
You
oh,
should probably
man,
do
you're running my introduction, man. Oh, my God. But, basically, he goes to a different school than both of us, and then, oh, no, we didn't see each other, so we met up as a group again. I mean, not for the first time. We've been to malls together, but we basically had a journey together. And you know who joined me on that journey? Who happened to join me on this episode? Ahem, me and I.
Yes,
Hello.
we are here as usual.
Yes.
We did some vlogging of the thing, of the whole thing, but we're not gonna. We might not show footage. We might. It's just up to us. There is an actual. It did have some controversial takes.
Damn.
Yeah. Damn. What do you mean, damn? You were there, like.
You were
Yeah,
there,
I know.
Uh, so yeah. Also, shout out to our new Instagram because our old one got deleted. I don't know who did it, but maybe it's the person who ran the Instagram before. Yeah, we're not good. But yeah,
they
follow our
who
new
shall not be
Instagram
named.
in the description below. It's the same Instagram as all the episodes. That in the username didn't change, so very good. And follow our artist down below who did this. This is our new logo, if you see, and
As
who
you may
did our
have noticed.
previous logos before,
It is very poggers.
except their last logo, which I did, like our original logo. They did, so follow them down below. Their stuff is down there. Right now, it's just the Instagram, but once more stuff gets available, it'll be there. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely go check them out. They deserve it.
Yes.
Okay. So, anything you guys want to say before we get into a recap?
Ah, well,
My
no.
story, my storytelling skills are insane, but my explaining skills are bad. So,
Yes.
this all started up because like, hey, let's meet up at my place. It will all start up as my place. This was intentionally gonna be like not intentionally, but originally gonna be at my place. We were all gonna chill there and play Mario Party and stuff. So first, I was running late, and he texted me. He's like, "Yo, where are you? I'm outside your house," and I was like, "You know what? Just skate around. I'm gonna be late." Like the thing about me
No,
is you
you
have to
went.
give him give him like an hour, half an hour before, because he's gonna show up. He's gonna show up half an hour before, so you have to give him like an hour. Like, let's say you want to meet him at 1:30, you have to say 2 o'clock because he's gonna show up at 1:30. It's like,
No, that was purely by mistake that I ended up being a half hour early.
I mean, no, it wasn't a
Damn.
half hour early. I mean, eyes back at it again. But yeah, he showed up. I show up late because I'm the good housekeeper, I guess I am. Then, just as I was about to go inside, me caught me lacking. I was like, oh no. So I grabbed my board and we headed out. So me had a longboard. No, me had a longboard and I had a penny board, right?
Yes.
So we went to pick up because I live like in walking distance. I'm not gonna
Yes.
say we're basically neighbors, but we're in walking distance. Like you can walk there in less than like an hour. So we went to pick him up. like I'm not gonna specify how far away we are, but I could walk to. I could go to Me's house in less than an hour. I could go to I's house in less than an hour, but yeah. So
You could go right now.
I mean, you could,
Yeah.
but I don't think
I don't
that's a
think that
good
would be
idea.
optimal.
Cause like it's like on the IP grabber, use one of Mr. Wilson's IP grabbers, like Darman reference.
Yes,
One of
Darman.
Steve. That's like yeah. So basically, we went to pick up I was like when we were there, we were like, I was like, oh, I'm so nervous. This is I's house, cause like I was so nervous that wasn't I's house. Like, you know what I mean, me?
Yeah. You were
Cause
so
me,
nervous.
it's like, and the door opened, and I was like, I was getting ready to ask his dad. I was like, what should I say? Hello, Mr. I's dad. Can I just can I get I?
Is I home
But
at
I
the
answered
moment?
the door. It's like, because it would be so awkward if I wasn't there. I know I was there because I called him before. Like, so I was like, yeah, we're gonna pick you up. Like, that's like, he answered the door. So I was like, oh yeah, we good. Huh? So we went there and we decided like, cause like you know how we were like like a couple episodes before we were talking about like houses, like the witch houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out I have a rich neighborhood, like it's like not it's close, but like it's not close. Like it's walking distance.
It's walking
But
distance, but it's a bit of a walk.
yeah, we walked
Yeah.
there. So we went through this path. There was like a hidden path. We could have went the public way, but like hidden path.
You
Like
gotta go with the secret path. You never know what kind of coins you can wear to sell for. Oh, to get some interesting wares.
and then on our way there, it's like the thing about it is like a lot of white people live here, so it's like we saw like almost every house had a trampoline. Like I don't know if that's white people, but I'm not gonna make assumptions. The houses looked white. The houses were literally white. Like there's like a row of white houses and like two black houses, like two brown houses, which is like pretty racist if you ask me. But like it's
Yeah.
houses, like it's like cars, like you know what I mean. Like it's like cars too. Oh yeah, that like naming Queen Sweat, he's racist. But it's like we were walking there and like we wanted to check out a park on our way there. So it's like there's this like mini park that's like over they built a school next to it, like you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
and they like just completely destroy the park. Like they moved most of the plants. There used to be sunflowers there. There's no more anymore. There's a pond, no ducks in there. I don't know if it's just like
They built a
it
fence
was like
stupidly close to the pathway as well.
it's like
Bruh.
it's like really like I don't know if like the ducks are migrating, but they're probably not because it was like super hot outside. You know
Yeah,
what I
so it's
mean? Like
probably just the fact that it wasn't as
it's
big of
next
an
to
area
school.
now.
It's like
Yeah.
yeah. We were like, I was like joking with me. I was like, "Yo, want to ride our skateboards into water?" And me, and it's like there's like a clear path, and there's like this mini island like there, so that you can just stand on. I'm pretty sure it has ants, but like we're not gonna discuss ants until like later in the story, cause like
Yes.
ants, like you know what I mean. And
Yes.
then we were like, we're walking there. We were like, oh yeah, look at these benches. It surprised me because like normally there's like an area of it that was like it was a pond. It was usually dry, but like there's water in it, so I was like pleasantly surprised. And we went. The witch neighborhood wasn't that far, so we walked a couple, like probably like a quarter of a mile there, and then we got there. Right? our intention, like our intent was to look around, skateboard there. So like we were the ground is like surprisingly smooth. Like, you know what I mean?
When it's a rich neighborhood, you would kind of expect it to be smooth with all those low cars that are
Yeah.
practically touching the ground but aren't, and that get absolutely destroyed on speed bumps.
It would be like, and like what's it called? Like on our way into a neighborhood, we were like expecting rich cars. I was like, you'll expect rich car. The first car we see is what was it? Was it it was a muscle car. It was what was it? I forget the name of it, but it was, I'm pretty sure it was a Challenger or do you know the name of it, Mia?
Oh, which one?
Remember we saw like this supercar, like the muscle car almost,
Oh, was it
leaving
a
the
Corvette?
neighborhood. Oh yeah, the Corvette. That's what I was thinking about. I was like, it's Dodge. I was about to say Challenge. I did say Challenger. I was gonna say Charger, but why do I have to make names of the cars similar to himself? I know like nobody else has this problem, but me, it's like these look the same. They are the same, but we were entering the neighborhood, and it's like we saw Wolves Wars. It's like
We saw a
remember?
couple of Wolves voice.
It's like when we saw one with like it was like it was like you know like how people like put bricks to like hold their car up. We saw one like dripping oil or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like me was like, what's that? Even me didn't know what it was. So like me knows everything about cars. So I'm like, if me doesn't know what that is, then that car has problems.
Yeah, well, I don't know so much about modern cars, but if it's an old muscle car, I do know a fair bit.
Because like I took mechanics in grade 10. Like you know what I mean? Like I
Yeah,
know how to change a tire, but you know what I mean. But that's just beyond me. Like in like I know I'm going off topic, but like in mechanics, they're like we did an assignment and then we had like so much time left over, so we just repaired cars. Like we didn't even know what we were doing half the time. That yeah, change the brake pad on this, just unscrew these and put this on. And I was like, okay. And it's like, yeah, replace the engine. It's like, okay. It's like, but anyway, like our mechanics place was like, you can drop your car off and stuff. So it's like, it's like, it was like so. Like you can, they would repair it for free and stuff. Like you can get your tires changed, which is easy, and bounce and stuff. But yeah, back to the story. It's like we skated around, and it's like I was just like he didn't have a board, so he was like the awkward one there. He's just like, yeah, should I follow them?
the
Should I
odd
not
one out.
follow them? So
Yeah, it was kind of like that.
it's like I was just standing there because he's like, mm-hmm. He was like wearing slides and like he was wearing the most dad outfit ever. He had an American Eagle shirt on. It's just it said A Eagle on it, so it's like we were joking about it like the whole day because like A Eagle.
Yeah, my dad
Oh,
gives
look,
me a lot of
it's
his
an
old
eagle.
clothes.
Cause like it's American Eagle and it says, but like we have a story about I's dad at the end, but
Oh yeah,
yeah,
the
we went.
very end, it is. I want to say funny.
Yeah, it's like and basically we were walking, we were exploring, and then we saw this entryway, like you know how like neighborhoods have uh like like they have sidewalks leading out of the neighborhood into somewhere like into like a plaza, into like a school, into a
Yeah,
park, into well, there's this major park next to us. We might release the vlog, we might not. So, uh, it's like, it's like we're not gonna say the name of it, but if we release the episode, it's for sure gonna have the name of it. But it's a very major. There's like a very milestone of our city. Like we're like it was a provincial park, so it's like, damn, they have an entryway into it. It's like,
And even some of the houses had gates
yeah,
leading to it.
like
Yeah.
like you can see the backyards from it. Like there were trees and stuff. We're in the forest, and we can see the backyard. Like we saw this backyard that's like super big. Like and they just had there's no concrete, but it's like it was just grass and it's like a basketball net. It's like a huge yard. They could have built a golf course in it, but they just put one basketball net.
Yeah, didn't I say that it could have
Yeah.
that it looked like it could have been a mini putt course?
Yeah, some people have it. Like if you go, like, but like it's like private backyard, so you won't see it. So, but it's like you ran in there. We vlogged there, like, and then we saw this very steep hill. It was like probably like more than 10 foot drop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was almost
We
a
were
90
just like
degree angle.
exactly. It was like so steep. Like if you even walked one bit and you didn't pay attention, you would just die there. It's like.
I want to say it was like a good 70, in between 70 and 80 degree angle.
Yeah, like we could see
Yeah.
like you can see like there's like a nearby reserve there, like a native reserve, and like we could see like Costco that they built on it. Like I don't know why they need a Costco, but I'm happy for them. But it's like
Hey, you could see for a long way from the top of that hill.
like
Yeah.
like after that, I was just like I was just thinking to myself because every time because like there's a major highway there, so like every time I go on the major highway, I see the trees. I was like, huh, how do we get there? But then I was like, so that changed the way I see it. I was like, that's how easy it is to get there. Like people have this in their backyard. It's like
Oh,
this
they're
is
lucky.
basically people's backyards.
Yeah, a backyard extension.
Yeah.
Yeah, like these houses are basically built on that land. Like when
Yeah.
we walked deep and then we got deeper into it, like we knew it was a park. We got into like the center of it, like we were walking and then we were
Oh, we
like
were
we saw
nowhere
like a
near the
complete map.
we were nowhere
Because
near the center of it. Maybe the center of
no,
that
but
little section, but nowhere near the direct center of the entire park.
no, but like we saw like a map, like a little center, like a little hub. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
and then like so basically in the vlog, I'll have some commentary on it, even though it's probably not gonna be released. We'll do some commentary on it if it does get released, but
Yeah, before we
basically
release it, we'll probably do a
censor some
proper
stuff.
censor some stuff, do a proper voiceover to explain sections.
So like
Yeah.
some stuff, it's like I forgot that we were on camera, so it's like I said some like stuff that on like inside jokes, not inside jobs, but like it's like, and then we were going down the steep hill, and then it's like it was like never ending. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was one of
Yeah.
those hills where it's not that long considering the steepness, but it feels like it went on for miles.
Yeah, it was pretty hard,
Ironically,
especially when holding something very large.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean, he was holding I's longboard like in the middle of it, cause like me was like, because like I was behind us, so like we had to have him in front, and I was just like, why don't you just hand it to me? You can hear us discuss it. Like we did a second take where is holding the camera
Yeah.
like for the full way. We went out and then we went like the opposite direction we went. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, me was holding the camera and I was holding my longboard.
it's like and we went there. It's like we have video of it, so we'll show you. We will so we have video, so we might show you. We might show you like
Maybe.
10 seconds of it. We might show you 5 minutes. I know it is for a fact more than 10 minutes. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't
like
we end up
I'm
having
gonna
Didn't something happen during the recording and it ended up stopping, so we had to start it again?
Yeah, like we
Oh
only
yeah.
recorded our way to there. When we found like the central area, like the hub, we just like not that kind of hub, but we stopped recording and and then we went back. We didn't record that, but we were playing like Killer Kill music. We were just
Yeah,
discussing that.
playing Ilga music, discussing it,
Yeah,
cracking
we were like
jokes.
when we were going back, like we were going down the hill skateboarding. Like we were going back the path, and it was like super fast. Like it was super steep, so it was like super fast. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, especially just doing nothing and just gliding.
Like,
Yeah.
like I was witnessing it. She's like, and then we left. We walked back. Like, let's fast forward. So we leave the neighborhood. Why? We skateboard a bit. We leave the neighborhood, and then we like walk back a different way. So we pass a elementary school. So we were like running around there, like we were like I was trying to skateboard there. I was like, yo, I did this before, and then me out of a sudden just like, oh yeah, you did this, and then he just like rolled the skateboard to the grass, and I was like, yeah, what? So like my board, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the wheels on it, or maybe it's the bearings, but it's like, or maybe how short it is. It's like it couldn't like ride on the grass.
Probably, well, it's definitely not the wheels because the wheels are the same size on my longboard and your pennyboard.
Yeah,
So it's probably just the wheelbase.
it was probably the trucks, because the trucks are probably higher up. I don't know,
Oh.
like
I wouldn't say the
I
trucks.
don't
I'd say
research
probably
this.
just the wheelbase.
I don't research this stuff, so you shouldn't be asking me. But yeah, basically, we went back. We went all the way back home, right to my house, and then
Didn't we play
we
some
were
games?
like, no, like
Yeah.
I
That
didn't
was
get to a
before.
part. I didn't get to a part where we enter the house. We get back to the house. We enter, right, and then my brother's there. He made like, cause like my parents left to go somewhere, like to like buy some stuff, because like they were like, I'll explain why they're buying stuff later, but basically we had pizza and we had snacks, and then we played Mario Party 8, which lasted like an hour and a half, like an
It
Yeah.
was worth it. It was
Mario
so
Party
fun.
do be like that all the time.
Mario Party 8. First we played Mario Kart Wii, because like
That
I
didn't
have
work.
like that didn't work for some reason,
No, didn't we
but
end up playing MK8 because
yeah,
MK
Mario
Wii
Kart 8,
didn't
because
work?
I have
Yeah.
I mean, in my Wii plays like it played Mario Party 8 for some reason just fine. And it's
But
like
MK Wii
maybe I'll
didn't
talk
work.
about it, but you had some insane graphics. Like it's like so textured. Like you can see
Hmm.
the Wii U had some amazing graphics, but maybe I'll talk about. But like the day after this, I met up with me. Maybe we'll talk about this if you want.
Eh, maybe depends. Depends on
Depends.
some factors.
It will
Yeah.
just depend. I will just be commenting on it, like I will just be like, very good, because he missed him off guard. We were gonna video chat him during it, and then like he sent a message like half an hour before, like it was half an hour after she sent a meme. He's like, yeah, before I leave, I'm gonna send this, but he was going to a different city to see his cousins. But we were like so mad at it. So we missed out.
Mhm.
But yeah. But yeah, we played a bunch of games live.
Yeah,
We played ball and stuff, and then I showed my setup. I mean, it's a basic setup to make music and stuff, but yeah.
Oh.
What do you? But like yeah, maybe I will do a room tour, but yeah. Uh uh. Then we went, and then my mom was like, "Yo, yeah, you gotta leave by I think it was 6, or was it 5?
6:30, I believe.
At 6:30. it was 6:30, and then it was 6:20. I was like, yeah, let's go. My mom's like, oh yeah, aren't you gonna stay for a bit? I was like, yeah, you said be gone by 6:30. It's because like my cousin was coming over, my little cousin. He's like 5, so I mean, but like if we hadn't got kicked out of the house, then like this next part was like this is like very memorable. What we did next, what?
Yeah.
Like so basically we left, right? And then we went. Basically, there's like a connection to another neighborhood through my neighborhood that you don't have to like. Basically, I mean you leave the neighborhood, but you don't have to leave it through the main way. It's like basically the same way we went to Fish Creek in the rich neighborhood. We went. Then there's like this circle where it's like you can go to a school, you can go to the neighborhood, and yeah, it's like
The
we went
secret
into a
pathways.
yeah, it's like the hidden pathways. That sounds like a creepy pasta if you ask me. It's like
Yes, it does.
so yeah,
Oh, very spooky.
I shouldn't have gone there. I should have gone the normal way. This takes place back in my senior year of high school. Me and my friends were touring the city. We found a secret pathway. Being the naive teens
Whoa,
we
whoa, whoa,
were,
whoa, whoa,
we
whoa,
went
whoa.
through there.
Don't spoil the entire thing now.
It's like, yeah, it's like we went through there, and like we went basically we went down the like went into a neighborhood. There's like the neighborhood was like bigger than mine. It was like a huge neighborhood. It was like the rich neighborhood, but like middle class. It was like the middle class version of it. Basically, there's two ways. Went through the way with the steepest hill, so we were. This is gonna sound weird, but we bombed the hill. Which basically skate term mean we went really fast down the hill. We just sended it down the hill, like no looking back.
Zoom.
And we got I to do a head start. Yeah, go ahead. We gave I a 10 second. We weren't racing him, but like for some reason I's like, oh no, they're racing me. So he was just like sprinting. Like it's like, but like you went there, and then there's this like alleyway, like this actual alleyway. So we went through there, went to a fence, and we went into a neighborhood, and like we went. I was showing them around the neighborhood because like this is a different neighborhood than both of theirs. So it wasn't even my neighborhood either. We went there, and we kept going. We kept going. We kept going. I mean, how am I supposed to describe walking? But like, yeah,
Just
we
keep
walked,
walking.
and we went across the road into like a back alley, which was pretty cool. Cause like, I mean, it was cool in both ways. Like it kept us cool because it was like hot. It was like
It was
7 o'clock by then.
boiling hot day.
We
Yeah.
were like
Even
using
yeah,
the garages as
even
we were
at that time
using
it was boiling hot.
because like we were using the garages as shade. So, like we were going there, and then I was just chilling. He's like, my name's I chill. And
Very.
then we could have went through the alleyway again. Like kept going, but like we exited it because I wanted to. Because like there's like some cool stuff that I wanted to show him, but like we went. I'm not gonna say the cool stuff that was there, but it was cool. It was pretty cool. But we went there, and then we went into across the we crossed the road uh onto this. We basically ran across the road. Like I mean, we jaywalked, but we crossed the road, and then we crossed. And there's this little plaza. Like we caught like there's like a bunch of stores there. There's a bunch of restaurants. like actual restaurants, like a bunch of stores. You remember me?
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, we went into a plaza. We went into a store, and then we were like, cause like, sorry about the door ringing and stuff, but door did just ring, but we went through the neighborhood, and then it's like, no, not the neighborhood, the store. We were getting drinks there to refresh, cause like I had $5, and I wanted to. I mean, I bought his own drinks, but I mean, I would have bought his own drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I had money.
Yeah, I would have bought him his drink, but he had money. So basically, we walked around the store for a bit, and then we settled on Arizona, and then me was about to buy iced tea. No, I was about to buy iced tea, and then no, root beer, and then we went. We got Arizona's, which is the king of best. If you haven't tried Arizona, you are dumb. I'm gonna say it. You have
Even I
iced
can
tea allergy.
even
You
I
have
can
tea allergy.
confirm that the Arizona iced green tea is so good. Considering
Yeah,
I've never had it before that one time, and I loved it.
like basically like a time before, cause we went to a mall before, and there's like a Safeway attached to it, which the mall, like you probably would know the mall, but like there's a lot of malls where we live, the Safeway's attached to it. But like we went in there, I looked like we were in there for like an hour. I was like looking for the Arizona green tea, because normally they have like thousands of them in the store, but like for some reasons they're hard to find. Like every second time I go into a store, like even the store we went to now, it's like walking distance there. It's like they didn't have the Arizona green tea. Like they had lemon, which I settled for, but like I was pissed off. I was like, I could have gotten green tea. But we had green tea, so I was like, cause they had a 3-for-1 deal, and I was like, you know what, you want one? Me? And I was like, oh yeah, sure. I was like debating on whether to get, because it's 3-for-1. I could have paid for 2 ones individually. Like here, you're wondering, oh yeah, 3-for-1. No, not like 3-for-1, but it's like buy three get them for $1. Like you pay $1 each. You might be saying, that's an Arizona ready dollar. For some reason, they changed the price of Arizona from $1 to $1.29. So
So it was like a
I don't know
40-cent difference between buying 2 cans and buying 3 cans.
Yeah, so we were like, you know what, let's just do it. So no, but like we didn't buy them, but yeah, we went to a 7-Eleven next to it. Why? We looked around, and then we went back because they didn't have a drink that we wanted. We went back, and then I ended up buying root beer, and me and me got the Arizona green teas. But I forgot a major detail. Do you know what that major detail is?
Uh,
Do you know what that major detail means?
Depends on which detail.
What happened before we went into a store to get green tea, to get drinks? It's like a game show. What is it?
I'm trying to
uh,
remember, but at the same time, there's so many details that I remember from just going into the store the second time.
Basically, before we went into the store for the first time, we went 2 times because we wanted to make up our mind. Because like I was like, should I get it? Should I not? Should I get it? Cause like basically he wanted to get a root beer with a bottle opener, like with a
With the cap,
bottle top.
yeah, with the caps that
yeah.
you need an actual bottle opener to
I
fire up,
had
not a twist top.
like it wasn't a twist top, but it's like I had my keychain, but I didn't bring it. My keychain has the Hot Wheels the bottle opener on it. I was like, oh my god, I could have bought it. me used it last time when he got the bottled
Got the
root
root
beer, and I
beer.
was like, oh my god! I was like, he ended up buying the twist top, like the plastic version, which was like,
Yeah, it was easier to open.
I
and he
can
got more
imagine.
hits. Yeah, no, we're just like scolding at. Yeah, we know why. But it's like we went into there's a dollar store there. Like we went in there and like me was like, oh, do you think they're gonna let us bring our boards? And I was like, yeah, people bring their boards in all the time. She's like, you sure? Cause I don't want to get kicked out of here. And I was like, bro. I said,
Meanwhile, when I had my board on my back, I was sitting like a good 3 feet wider than I normally am.
yeah, he's like a chubby. He was like obese,
A
not
unit.
obese. He's like
Chonky.
he wasn't able to make it into the aisles. He had to
Some of
like
the aisles I had to physically twist sideways because I was too wide.
so many people are just looking at him because like we were all in one aisle and like there's like two other people. We were in the toy aisle and we are like,
Yes, the goons.
Yes.
This segment.
if Goon City's watching, I know you're watching, guys. Please let us in. I know your producer tag is Goon City. You can't get in, but let us in. Maybe we'll have to scam our way in. Ha ha ha. No, I'm joking. Yeah, basically we just like messed around in that dollar store because it's like a dollar store, right? But it's like it was like owned by like a bunch of Indian people. I'm not racist, but a bunch of people who like a Indian family. So
Weren't they
it was
selling?
like
Hang on, weren't they selling fidget spinners still?
yeah, it's like
Yeah, like what?
like we found like cases for like old iPads. It's like
Old
they had like
iPads, fidget spinners. Jesus.
they had like flip phone skins, like you know those like sparkly skins that like in the 2000s where it's like the diamonds, like the bedazzled skin.
Yeah.
It's like well, like who uses those? It's like yeah, iPhone 12 bedazzled edition that'll sell.
Yes,
And
very
also,
shiny.
I bet that would I bet Apple is genuinely thinking that in the iPhone 3 era, 3G era, or the 4 era. It's like, should we? But yeah, it's like, any highlights? Oh yeah, basically we found a whoopee cushion, and I was like, yo, I put it on the ground, I threw it on the ground, I said, yo, me, sit there.
No, you
And
didn't
then,
say me. You said, "Hey, s- hey, stand
Yeah,
right
that
there,
was
please."
directed towards me.
yeah, I was like,
As in
yeah, I
I.
forgot. I was like, I sit there, and then basically there's this you know how there's these cups with like liquid inside? It's like
Oh,
double
this
wall.
moment.
Yeah, I was
I
kind
was
of
like,
tired
no,
at that point.
you guys are
Uh,
spoiling it, but basically, there's these double wall cups with like colored liquid in it. So you freeze it. It's like so you don't need ice, so it doesn't dilute the drink, so the drink stays cold. Why? So it looked like if you were shaking, it looked like there was liquid in it. I was like, yo, I look at this. Me almost didn't catch it, but I was like, yo, I look at it. I was like, I splashed it, and he flinched so hard. He's like,
Yeah, I just,
yeah.
I just barely turned around just in time to see
yeah,
I's
like,
reaction.
we can almost, like,
Yeah.
it's like that was like the biggest prank. Like
It
I was
was
like
so
ironically trying to
funny.
prank I was like ironically trying to prank him like sound that like I was doing obviously pranks, but like that one actually got him. It's like
Yep.
Yeah, I was
because
tired and being a real dumbass at that point.
You know, so,
but like yeah, but like the reaction you gave, yeah, you almost fell over.
yep.
Yeah, like I said, I was being a real dumbass at that point.
Ooh, sheesh! I using words. Like it's like
Hang on, I need a minute. Oh, that
Like,
the moment
yo, I
was
look
so
at the cup.
funny.
So I was like, yo, I look at this cup and I just flashed it. But
Yeah.
like, we ended up leaving the store like a couple minutes after that. But and
Did we
then
even get anything from the store?
No,
no, we did.
they were
Oh,
just being goons.
No, I was like, it's like I was just experiencing this. Wait, we went to a store. Oh yeah, I remember. But it's like went to we went to the store, right? We got the drinks. We already explained that. And
yeah.
we walked back. We walked back the back way, and there's like a bunch of people. We had almost encountered a gang, which is we almost encountered them. We almost walked. So we didn't. So and we were walking. We were crossing the way back, and then like we were like crossing back, and then we were like, "Yo, where should we drink this?" And I was like, "Yo," and I suggested, "Yo, let's go to I's house,"
Yeah.
like right after we crossed the street. And I was like, "No, no, no, my sister has friends," and I'm like, "Come on, ask." He's like, "Nah," and then I was like, "If you don't," I didn't say this, but it's an exaggeration, but you get. It's like, "I'm gonna beat your ass, I if you don't ask." Like I was like pressuring him, like pure pressure, like other people. Oh yeah, do this drug, or smoke this weed, or else you're not cool. Oh yeah, do this cocaine, or you're not cool. Call your mom, or you're not cool. But, like end up texting like, oh yeah, his mom sent a paragraph like, we're going tomorrow, but we can't, and her, uh, my sister's friends are here, and I was like, come on, and I finally convinced him to like actually talk to his mom, like you know what I mean, like you get what I mean,
Yeah.
and we end up saying like, yeah, we can go after, and I was like. And then, like a couple minutes later, we were walking, and then I got a text message. She's like, "Oh yeah, we can go now." So it's like,
Then afterwards, we made it to I's house, and in it happened probably the happened, or
but
in it.
we're not gonna talk about I's house yet, because that's like skipping to chapter 5 of the book. You
I mean,
don't
hey,
read
we're
Hamlet.
long past chapter 5 of this book now.
Yeah.
It's like we found this like there's like a store. Why we're not gonna name the store for reasons, but there's a store. There's benches outside it, so we sat there. I was like, we were all sitting there, and then I was sitting on my board on the bench, and I was like, sliding to you, sliding. Hey, how you doing? And it's like, yeah, I'm gay. Oh, okay. So, like I was like sliding around on my board, cause like everything there's steep. Like I was going down. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then me was just walking around. We were just drinking our iced teas. I would like. Like there's an inside like joke that we started, kind of not inside, but kind of not an inside joke, but we just throw fruit snacks at I like we went to
Yes.
like I Walmart a couple of days ago before that, and they were giving out samples. I'm like, Walmart gives out samples, so I just had a handful of fruit gummies, so I just threw it at
Boot
I
gummy
literally
war.
I, like stoned him, like you know what I mean, like and then like back at my house, like this is like before we left, but like this was like 5 minutes before we left, but we were throwing food snacks at each other. It's like.
Fruit snack
Yeah.
war.
uh,
It was just very hectic and very fun. Just pelting each other with fruit snacks.
It's like my mom just finally kicked us out. It's like, yeah, yeah. I was like, basically, we were saying that we finished our teas, we walked back, and we taught, like, we saw a baseball game, which is a highlight, but I mean, we just walked by.
So what location are we at now in this story?
Oh, this is passing by that high school.
Hmm.
It's like going through that, it's like, we were like across the street to I's house, right? And we went to I's house. It was like almost dark at this point. It was like somewhat dark. The timeline like 8 maybe. So we went to his house. We knocked on the door. No, we didn't knock on the door because I's house, fancy I, has a keyboard on his door where you don't need a key. It's just you enter in the keyboard. So that, yo, what if we hack into his house? And he's like, I don't think you can do that. I's house, he has like cameras everywhere. So we're like,
The
it's
Watcher.
like, it's like, we went into his house. His dad was like, he's like, oh yeah. Cause like, I don't think, no, I'm not trying to insult I, but like, I don't think he has much people over. So he's like, I has people over. We go, yeah, oh, these people gotta respect him.
Yes.
In reality,
Hey,
I's
go and
gay.
eat. Have as much as you want.
No. But basically, no, we haven't got to that point now. We're saying down here. So basically, like during quarantine when we like established MMI, like we established MMI before quarantine, but like a bit. If you remember the Minecraft live stream I did on my main
Yeah.
channel, that's not up anymore because controversial things were said. You can find that clip, but I'm not gonna link it.
Ah, yes,
Not
that
gonna
clip.
link it.
Oh yeah, that.
But it happened shortly after that I named him. It's like I was like I came up with a nickname for I's little brother as Macaroni. So I was like, wait, does he know this kid? I nicknamed him Macaroni because he knows that his nickname's Macaroni. So I was like, Macaroni. He's like, huh? He was like into Among Us. So like his sister's friends, ironically baked a cake, and I was like, it was like Among Us, and I was like, oh, it's the imposter because I had a knife next to it.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, that series of events.
Among Us.
It's like his dad was like in it because like his little brother has like is like has like an Among Us plush, so he's like, you know what, yeah,
Two
I gotta
Among Us
support my
plush.
son's face, but like he had a red imposter. Nah, I don't think it's the imposter, but like anyone who's red it gotta be the imposter. The funny thing is, I take Among Us so seriously even though I haven't played it before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll be like that sometimes.
I have played Among Us and I take it half seriously sometimes, but it's always just been half serious.
It's like, but like But like I's parents, like I don't know if they bought it for his sister. I'm pretty sure like I can confirm, but they had chicken out like three three boxes of chicken. This is like that from this like very popular place. It's like
And fries.
in the city. They skip the dishes. They I think they skip the dishes. Uh, but basically they had like three boxes, and there's like this ring. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's boneless. That's boneless. That's not boneless." And his dad was like, "Oh, this one's spicy. I don't know if you guys can handle it, but like." So I took it. He's like, "Oh, you sure can handle that?" And I was like, "Yeah. Why?" And then he's like, "That's very spicy." I don't know if he was joking with me, but like, I kind of look white. Like, from like, like I used to have like a sort of a beard, like sort of beard. Like I shaved it,
But
but
hang
like
on.
I kind of looked white. Like you, like people don't know like what ethnicity I am. Like you wouldn't know by looking at me. You would not like. I don't know if I should say this about me, but he's white. Like you look at him, yeah, that's a white guy.
Yes.
He looks like a like a 22-year-old white man. So it's
Yes. I
like he
will
was like
say I
focusing on me. I'm like, keep going.
I will say I definitely do look like I'm in my early 20s.
He looks like he had an alcohol addiction. Like he's like no, like we just insult like on the way back home from the witch neighborhood. I was like straight up insulting Mi's appearances, and he's like, "Hey, but like that's what happens when you know me. People are gonna think I'm like, yo, is myself like this? Is myself exploiting me and I? But no, I really
No,
am
it was
not.
all in good fun.
But
Yeah.
like, I just like, it's like, yo, it's like how people outside of MMI see MMI, Jake Paul and Team 10. Inside the MMI sees MMI. Myself, short guy being here. No, but like I'm unironically shorter than everyone because like me and no, because I and me is like I think he's like 6'2" or something.
I'm definitely above 6 foot. I know that.
Like I is like six. He's probably 6 or 5'11". He's probably like 6 foot 5'11". I'm just almost eyes height. Like I'm like 5'11", but like I'm like around eyes height. Like I'm like, if I like on my toes, I'm probably the same size as me, but like I'm not as like I'm shorter than them, but I'm like I'm like I feel like I could be eye size because like he's like an inch taller than me, but I
I
don't
don't
think an
really
inch, but
measure
like
myself, so I don't really know.
no, but like you can tell by appearance, like you can be like, yeah, that guy's 5'10". Like I'm like 5'10", 5'11". I'm like probably closer to 5'11", but it's like probably like compared to people, I'm tall, but compared to I,
Compared
we
to
look the same
us,
height. We look the same height, me and I, from like a distance. But you go closer, yeah, that guy's definitely taller. It's like I remember doing a performance. I showed me this, but like I was
oh
taller
yeah,
than most people. Like it's like
yeah.
most of it was grade 12s, and I was like taller than them. I was like, oh, was it the shoes I'm wearing? No, I was wearing normal shoes, but
Yeah, I remember
I
you
don't
showing me
know.
that. It was hilarious how short they were.
I was like I had to be on my knees, like I was like bending on my knees. I'm like I'm like a little above average. Like let's see, I'm probably like I'm younger than both of them. Like you know what I mean? Like
But me, not
I's the
you're younger
oldest.
than me, but
He's
not by much. I know that.
not by much. I mean, because like his birthday's in May, I think,
Yes.
right? Mine is in September, so it's like a couple months off,
And then you have
and
I.
which is in November, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, but his birthday, he turns. Do you want to say how old you turn, or should we not say
This
that?
year?
Should we say
Don't
that?
really see age.
Like, he's like a year older than us, so me and uh, so basically, before before May, uh, me were the same height, so I mean the same age, but like after May he was what's it called? He was I's age, which and then in November he'll be a year older than us, so I'll be the same age as me. So I'm actually I don't know how I'm in this. Like I don't know how I'm in this grade, but I'm pretty sure this younger, but it's like but that's if you want to know. I'm the youngest of MMI and I'm the shortest, not by much. Not by much. I mean, if I wear a set of shoes, I think I'll be taller than I. But I'm not. I'm as tall. I'm I'm shorter than I am, not by much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get back in the story. So wait, where were we at?
It was
Uh,
Aya's
Oh yeah,
house.
we're at
The
the
eat
part
eat.
where we were making fun.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, we're at the place. It's like, yeah, it's spicy. It's like, and I'm like, oh man, this isn't spicy. So I take a bite. It was hot as no, I'm joking. It wasn't even spicy. Like I've had hot sauces hotter than that's like okay.
And also, didn't you say at that around that time? I think it was earlier that you had like a jalapeno straight.
Yeah, yeah, that's easy. But yeah, the funny thing is, the day after that, we had jalapeno poppers, which
Yeah.
aren't spicy at all, cause like they core it
oh,
out, cause the seeds are the main part. So, like we have this thing at my house. I have like black jalapenos, which are hotter than normal jalapenos, which are like I can eat it normally, but I've had a ghost pepper before, so it's like I've had like stuff.
How about a
I'm
Carolina
not gonna.
Reaper?
No, like those are hard to come by here. Like
Yeah,
it's like you
that's
need to
true.
grow them from specific farms. Like I'm pretty sure like you can do it yourself, but it's like
So anyway,
and
where
then
were
it's
we?
like no, I'm continuing with the story. Like what do you mean? Where I mean, but I shouldn't be judging you. I should be like just ignore what we just said. But yeah, like our skin tones are like very close to the picture you're seeing right now, like the profile picture. Except me, isn't?
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
he's
mine's
probably
You're
tan because
very
he's a
accurate.
robot.
yeah, mine's slightly off.
He's white, just so you know. Like the old color, like our old logo, his color, that's his color. So
Yeah, I
that's
am.
me.
Yeah, that one is accurate.
Yeah, I
That's
am
like
fairly white.
that's like so. Like we were eating the wings, it was not that hot. So and like his dad was like, "Oh yeah, you want some Among Us cake? You want some?" Like he wouldn't stop talking about the Among Us cake. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like he's like, so we just had to like, we had to be like, we can't just be like, shut up, eyes dad. We just had to be like, we had to just go along with it, cause like
go
we
along
were
with
like
it
the
and
guests,
respectfully decline.
no thanks, I'm not hungry. Meanwhile, I ate like 6 of those. Like the wings are good, cause like on the table right there was like their quote unquote leftovers. I'm pretty sure I'm not lying that they're the leftovers, but that was like $60 worth of chicken right there. $3. That was like I was like, ooh. Like, I was reading the menu. It's like $60 worth of chicken here. It's like personally, I wouldn't spend that much on food. You know what I mean? It's like
Especially
Oh,
on takeout.
I mean, cause like
Yeah,
my culture, it's just like we make a lot of food, and I's call it I's Asian. So like, should I say what race you are? You
sure.
is
Yeah.
Filipino. Like I'm not trying to be racist, but every time I go to like a Filipino person's house or a Filipino party, it's like they buy a lot of food. Like that's the difference, you know what I mean? They just like have like a lot of food, like you know what I mean? They buy a lot of food, but like my culture, we make a lot of food, like you know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's like so basically, we were uh we were eating what, and me's like no, cause like I think I'm pretty sure me I's dad was like uh being nice to us because like we're like the only guests that I had over. Like I'm pretty sure like last time I'd been to his house was like probably in middle school, probably
Yeah.
like 3 years ago, probably 4, like before COVID. So it's like we gotta like, cause we don't want to scare him away. It's like, you know what I mean? Like we want these people over, like you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I'm probably, we're probably gonna go to I's house again.
Yeah, but
Cause like I suck at stuff, and I was like a god at the subjects for some reason. So like, I'm probably gonna get him to tutor me. You know what I mean?
On what?
Like, we'll discuss this privately, but like you know what I mean, math. Cause like he's an IB math. Like if you guys
Oh
know,
yeah,
like
I'm on IB math, and
I
I'm
forget.
still
IB
quite
is
a
like
dumbass.
I forget. Is IB or AP harder?
IB is harder. IB is recognized all over the world. Like AP is like AP I think is more like IB is harder, but me is an AP and I is an IB and I'm in none of them. So like yeah, I tutors me, so I'm probably gonna go to his house later, like later in the year. But I mean like we have planned to go to his house, but he's like no I can't right now. I can't right now. So you know what I mean? It's like I'm pretty sure I's parents are like yeah get him over because you know like yeah it's like oh yeah. So basically, me was like, oh, I want to explain the chocolate milk. What happened with the chocolate milk?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, the chocolate milk.
Is that should I
had
explain it?
chalky milk.
I explain what happened with it.
Oh, I'm
Sure.
just remembering it.
Okay, so basically, me was like, I was like, oh yeah, do you guys want chocolate milk or anything?
Yes.
Personally, I don't drink milk. Me would drink like
I
a
would
gallon of
drink a
milk if he
gallon
could.
a day if I could.
Like milk is expensive, but
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
damn.
what I say if I could.
like he's
I go
like you
through a
know
lot of it.
yeah, like I was like, you can tell he went through a lot of it because as he was pouring it in, like let me explain. Like he was like personally I don't drink it, but me he's like yes. He was like he was more than happy to drink milk, and he's like he has like Nesquik soup, so he's like pouring it into the go. He's like, how much do you want? And then I's dad just comes out of a sudden. He's like, oh, just tell him when to stop. Tell him when to stop. He's
Ah,
like,
yes, that's.
Oh
And then
yeah.
like
after
tell him when to
that,
stop. And I
once
was like,
both of
you
us
should
has
just.
had the Chucky milks up,
And then he's like, oh yeah, I think we went out. And then his dad's like, what did we want out? Milk or chocolate? So cause like I is like I don't want to like I don't want to like I don't want to see this because it's like yeah we're just in with I for this, but like I's family switch. You know what I mean?
well,
You know what I mean? Me?
definitely richer than the both of us.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Cause
Yeah,
uh, like, like you know what I mean? You got what I mean?
Uh, yeah.
You might not realize it, but it's like,
you're
so he's
living a
like,
better
yeah,
life
yeah.
than the both of us.
Uh,
But
no, I
me,
mean, not like
definitely.
it's like, it's like he's like, oh yeah, you want more, and then he's cause like, and then it's like, what's it called? Like I's house. Like, should I describe your house, I? Like I'm not gonna say anything about the rooms, but the kitchen. Describe it. Can I?
Oh, the
Cause I don't want to.
kitchen.
Like his kitchen was like, cause like I has showed his kitchen a lot of times on calls, cause like back during the quarantine of like 2020, we used to have all night calls, like 24 hours straight calls. We used to
We should
sleep on the
definitely do that
call.
again sometime.
Yeah, we'll probably live stream. We're probably not gonna live stream it, but yeah, he showed it. Like he has like so much snacks. Like he has trays and trays of snacks. You know what I mean? It's like cause like I remember back in school it's like he used to hand me a chocolate bar. He's like, yo, here you go, and I'm like, yo, what's this? And he's like, yo, yeah, I bought it for you. And I was like, oh, yo, thanks. I remember
What kind of chocolate bar was it again?
the Kit Kat.
Oh yeah, Kit Kat.
He used to like sometimes he used to give me two. He's like, you know, I don't want mine. Just have mine. And I was like, oh, yo, thanks, I. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's like damn on. And sometimes he would just like pack double snacks and he would be like, yo, here you go. Like, pack. I barely ate lunch, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, like, even like in Bishop, not like, I mean, Bishop something doesn't, like, the school I go to, it's like, it's like, I don't, like, we sit at lunch table in the library, so it's
Yeah.
like, like normally we drink water and flip bottles. Like that's what we do a lot. Sometimes we just watch anime and like sometimes I's just in there after because she has a spare normally after lunch. Like for the last quarter of the year, it's
Yeah.
like it's like when his like little brother was like, "Oh, Among Us, sheesh, sheesh, sheesh." He's like a 10-year-old, like a 12-year-old. Like he had all the TikTok terms, and I mean, I don't think he knows what TikTok is, but he's like, "Sheesh, Among Us, are you the imposter? Are you the sussy imposter?" I don't think he said sussy, but like you know what I
Yeah. He
mean.
sometimes says it.
But like I don't think he said it this time, but he's like, "Oh, is that the sussy imposter?" And he's like, and I was like. I was like humming to myself. I was we were like, I was jokingly beatboxing, bump, 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 and then I's little brother was like, Macaroni was like, bump, 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 bump. He was like screaming it, and we were like, oh, yo, come on, calm down, buddy. Come on, Macaroni kid. So, like, yeah, we ate, and we watched memes on our phones for a bit, and we went upstairs finally. Cause I was like, yo, can we go upstairs? And then I was like, wait, one sec, one sec. And I was like, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we went upstairs. So and like we were like, yo, what games do you have? Cause like, and then we looked. It was like what?
It was
His
such a
in a
mess.
drawer. Like his games, like he had some rare games, like some expensive games, and then he just had it
I
like on a
didn't
bed.
even know how expensive they were.
Like I was like, he was shocked when I told him. I'm like, damn, this is $70. He's like, oh damn. Like we helped organize it because we were good friends, right?
Yeah.
Um, and then after that, I was like, oh yeah, should we head back going home? And B's like, oh yeah, yeah, let's go. So we left the house. We didn't end up playing anything because we spent the whole day, like most of the time there, in his upstairs organizing his stuff, right? So
Yeah.
we're like, and then went back and I was like, it was like dark. There's barely any cars, so we were skateboarding.
Yeah.
And we're entering my neighborhood. I was like, oh shoot, I need to tie my laces. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. I was like, and I was
And you
like,
just
I can
started
go back.
running.
Yo,
I just
what?
sprinted. Yeah, because I was gonna tie my laces, and I was like, you know what? I tied my laces. I was gonna go. I saw Me's truck in front. What was it? Your dad or mom's truck?
Both.
Your family truck?
It was a family truck.
Yeah, your family truck. Like his truck was there, and I was like, oh shoot, I better. I like sprinted like I'm like a really fast runner. I was like I can run in slides even like
Yeah.
I almost
And you were
I
just
rejected the track
sprinting.
team like I could have
You are
made the track team
speed, basically.
exactly like my teacher was like, oh yeah, your scores are very good. You want to join the track team? I was like, nah man, like like so like I went there and then cause like me was probably thinking, what's taking this kid so long? Probably we should wait for him. Like I don't know what he was thinking, but I was telling my I was thinking, and I was like, you know what? Let's just sprint. And me
Yeah.
caught me off guard. He's like, oh yo, bye, and I was like,
Yeah,
bye. I was
I
like,
didn't
I
give
was
you a
so
proper
confused.
goodbye.
But you didn't have to. But like, I was like confused. I was like, huh? And like, I barely, wait. was in the car with you? Because I didn't see it. I you don't have to say, but like I barely saw who was in the car with them. I was like, huh? I barely thought that was me. I was like, huh? I was like, I was like I was just confused because uh, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So I went in the house and then that's it. And
Yep.
then should we get it? Yeah, I'll get into the meetup.
Oh yes, this story. So the
Yeah,
next
cause
day,
the
yeah,
next day basically,
the
I
next
was
day
like, "You
after the
wanna
meetup
hang
with the
out?"
three of us. Yes, we did.
I
It
was
was
like, "You
like
wanna
that.
come to my house again?" And then he's like, "Uh, you wanna?" No, we were discussing this, and then I was like,
Yeah.
"Yo, it's possibly the thrift, because like me uses old school terms. She's like, want to go to a thrift, want to go to the shop, the mall, and he's like, I was like, yeah, that because like
My slang's not that
in
outdated.
I mean, but people would just say Valley Village, Goodwill, Savers, like,
Yeah.
but like the terms he uses are old school, like not just store names, but I will just listen along with this, but like he was like he couldn't come because like he was literally on he was gonna go on like a 6 hour drive or a 4 hour drive to another city because like he takes these trips often, so he might go to his house soon if that's like we're probably gonna plan up another meetup and actually probably vlog it. We might vlog it, we might not, but we're probably gonna plan a meetup after this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So anyway,
you guys didn't hear that, but basically, uh,
back to the me meetup.
the
So
meet. So basically, we can discuss other meetups, but this is like significant because I have to after, and it was like the first time I went to Me's house. So
yeah.
basically,
So we settled on meeting at a Value Village near my
it was like
place.
sort of new.
Yeah, it was sort
It
of
was
new,
like a
sort of
sort of new
old.
location.
So
And
after
beside there,
after
you
we
can
spent some
continue.
time in there, and I guess just we're goons and mainly joking around in the tech aisle. Then then we ended up taking a walk up to a nearby Goodwill and just messing
Yeah,
around
cause like
there.
yeah, let's go deep into Valley Village. Like going. Oh yeah, there it is. It's like we literally were like playing with the Nerf guns. It's like,
Yeah,
cause like me is like a Nerf gun expert. Like he's like a
not an
Nerf gun
expert.
connoisseur. He's a connoisseur.
I do know
He knows
I
a
do
good.
know my fair share of Nerf guns.
Oh,
Oh.
he's like inspector. He's like, yeah, does it come with an ammo clip? Oh, it does. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it does. He was like flipping around and he's like, oh, I don't have the funds to put it back. This is going on and I was like, yo, and I was like pretending to shoot him. He's like, oh, well, you want to play that game? And then
Oh,
he just like
bang, bang,
straight
bang.
up like he cocked it. He like cocked it back, he just like rapid shot me. You know what I mean?
Yep.
There's nothing in it.
Yeah,
Like
completely
oh, we
dry firing it.
mentioned
Damn.
completely forgot to mention it, but on the way to I's house, we found a Nerf gun bolt, like an
Oh
Adventure
yeah,
Force with a
adventure.
sniper,
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
we
that
adventure
was.
force start.
we just kept throwing it at each other.
We
We were
were
just
just
like
Yeah.
chucking it between us.
it was like the opposite of what we were doing in Goodwill and Valley Village. It's like we were like it was like a sport. It's like
Yeah.
and it's like yeah, back to Valley Village we play, and we're like we left
Then we
and we
left. We
went
went to the
back.
Goodwill.
It's like
There
it's
we.
a new one. It was like pretty small,
Yeah, it's
and
actually really small despite its looks.
it's like a huge location. It used to be a brick store, so it's like not like a brick store, like cause like there's a store called Brick. It's a furniture
The
store.
brick.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, You can look it up if you don't know.
It was an old the brick got turned into a Goodwill. Massive location, but the inside was very small. So we ended up messing around, well, around just
So
in the
we
general store.
basically,
You looked at some watches. We messed around with some Nerf guns.
yeah, we found a fake Rolex, like
Yeah.
like at other locations. I
Was it
was
a
like,
fake one or was there two?
what's a fake one? Like
I know it was a fake one, but was there two?
it was only one.
There was
Like
only
I was
one? Yeah.
like considering buying the back, but I was like, let me just double check if it's real. The back of it, like normally it should have an engraving on it, like Rolex. It should like have like a small engraving. Nothing. The back was just plain. The back of the band, nothing. Normally it would be engraved, but like a ladies one. It was like a small one. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm like 50%. I'm like 90% sure it was fake. Could have been real, but my instincts told me no, it's a fake.
Yeah.
That I have.
Didn't you also well, I know I found like an old magnetic model set, which I used to love when I was younger. And you found like, I want to say,
I,
a flat
a
Rubik's
Rubik's
Cube?
magic.
Rubik's Magic, yeah.
It's not like a flat music, but like this is magic. Like search up Rubik's magic, you'll find it. Basically, it's this thing you fold it. It's like rings. You fold it, like you fold it really fast, and the wings are together, and then no, they're together, and then you do it again. It's like not together. It was like 150 half off days. It was $3, but half off days 150. Very very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's like it's like it was like brand new, and we're like, I'll discuss it later in the story because it does take place. When we left, there's like a Walmart near there, so we walked there.
Yeah, we went to Walmart. We messed around. We were
We
being
messed around there
goons.
more. He was like he was like getting a 2 liter, and he's like, I get the cream soda or the root beer. So I was like, yo, cream soda, cause like like a root beer you have to brew it, and there's like flavoring for it. Like there's like you either
Yeah,
like properly make it, you brew it, and then people use like make flavoring of it. The flavored one isn't as good, so I ended up convincing him to get cream soda,
yeah.
and he got like a Mountain Dew in a king size
Mountain Dew,
can.
King Can,
I was
plus the cream
about
soda.
to get a Dr
Oh,
Pepper, but I was like, oh nah man, nah man, and
Yeah,
I was like, messed around in the clearance section and the kids section. It's like we wanted to film it. We're like, sure, you know what I mean?
yeah. But we ultimately decided against it.
But like, yeah, it's like we went around the store and we ended up paying, and then it's like we walked, and then we did some
We
I
walked
put
over,
some stickers up.
yeah, and we walked over to,
Dollar Tree,
yeah, the Dollar Tree.
where some actions took place, which I'm not going to discuss. But we ended up getting lighters, getting, and we
No, we
just
didn't.
oh yeah, so we ended up
Then
we
after the
wanted to get
Dollarama,
lighter.
yeah, because I
Dollar
could have
Tree,
made mini flamethrowers out of them.
yeah,
Then after that, we went
I've
to,
made them
oh,
before. They hurt your fingers though.
yeah. So then after the
And
Dollar
we
Tree, we
walked.
went over to a nearby mall.
Yep. Probably know the name of it. Probably not.
Uh, where
And we
we,
walked around.
yeah, we walked around for a bit. Then we
We checked
left.
out the. We
Right?
left.
We
And
left.
we checked out the Casios like a freak in a big expensive store.
Yeah.
Cat. We walked back.
Then after we walked out, that's when we head off to my house. I
We're
headed
like
off to my house.
we're like being goons there on the way there. Like
Yeah. cracking jokes,
Right.
talking.
And just like we walked, there's like a pathway there.
And then
Oh.
after all that walking, we made it to my house. I
It's
showed
like
I showed myself my rig, or my computer, I should say.
very epic.
Yeah.
Very epic.
Oh,
He has the best case you'll ever see. It's like you don't even like you see it, you get about.
Yeah.
I want that. Like, why don't I have this? It's like
Albeit it is an older computer, and I'm in the process of upgrading it. I'm just waiting on a part.
he's rebuilding
Yeah, basically building a new one.
oh,
But then afterwards, it's when
it. Yeah, you all with your gaming PC.
we
I
went,
mean, I
we
will
played on
have
my,
a gaming.
played on my Wii.
But
We
like,
played a couple rounds of Mario Party 8 and a round of Mario Party 9.
we just kept playing mini games after. No, we played a round of Mario Party 9, and then we played. Oh, but like the cream soda when we got there was like all shook in, and I was like, you know,
It
the thing
was
was like
it was practically
Coca-Cola Spuma.
yes.
Like, and I was like, I was like, I said it like 16 times. I was like, Coca-Cola Spuma.
Yeah, it
Like
was just
opening it in the
ready
bottle.
to burst.
It was like so hard.
Yeah, like even opening it slowly to release the pressure slowly, it still ended up coming out of the sides. It was there ready to explode.
Coca-Cola Spuma. Cream soda
Yeah,
Spuma.
then we had pizza for dinner.
I was
Then
like, cause like I haven't been to his house. I know his parents like all chill and stuff. I was like, yeah, yeah. Whenever me went up to get pizza, I was like, I'm gonna get pizza. I was like shadowing him. I was like, and then we ended up, what's it called? Uh, we ended up playing more rounds, and then
what
his
rounds of
dog
Mario
came
Party?
over, like, and I was like,
Yeah,
I was
Clover.
like, I was like, yo, like I was talking to him like a baby. I was like, yo, look, do you see? And then every time like you won a mini game, I was like, did you see that? Was that fair, Clover? Do you think me cheated? Do you think me is controlling the government? Do you think me has something to do
bruh.
with COVID? Oh, I'm not gonna get into that, but it's like, and his cat just like came out all of a sudden, and
Which one? Hershey or Izzy?
she
Oh, yes.
remember?
Oh yes.
She came over,
The chocolate bar Hershey.
and then like Clover is like about to lick the wheel. I'm like, no, don't lick that. Don't lick that.
Yeah, that's the thing about Clover is she just loves licking the most random things.
Like Clover almost licked the wheel more, and I was like, what's the button? Like it was like, then it's like and I ended up staying there until like 10 and stuff. It was like very dark outside, so I was like, you know what, I'll leave. I left. That's it.
Yeah,
So
it wasn't as eventful as the meeting that took place the day before, but it was a
like
nice meetup.
we're probably gonna recap another meetup if we do another one with but
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
And this video was pretty long, so hope you enjoyed it.
yeah.
So yeah, do you
Don't
guys
forget
have
to like,
anything to say?
subscribe. You can always change your mind if you don't like the content, and later on, helps out the channel. Leave a comment. Also helps out the channel.
Check out our Instagram and our artist stuff. It'd be
Yes.
downstairs. Not
Yeah, the
downstairs.
artists are
They're like
very poggers.
August, more like Pog. No, dude. Oh,
Oh!
But in reality,
oh my
definitely,
God.
definitely do check out the art. They make some amazing art.
Like Poggers. It's like even on if you're listening on Anchor, Spotify, or all the other things, it should be in the description still. So
Well, any last words?
yeah. Okay.
That felt threatening for some reason.
Check it down below. Our Instagram is MMI Podcast, no spaces, no dots, nothing. Just
Yeah, just yeah.
I was trying to sound threatening. Oh, you little piece of POVI choke car. Oh, you little piece of. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's finish off.
Well,
Yeah, that's it. That was
until next time,
yeah.
we
Yeah,
bid you,
episode 27.
we
So
bid
yeah.
you adieu.